we got a lot of practices and stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely planning to visit, you know, the islands over here because it's definitely a nice place, you know, to stay in. But yeah, Hawaii been treating me well, especially the fans. I mean, I was really surprised when I got here how everybody is into basketball. You know, the fans really want it. You know, they really want to bring their culture, the winning culture here. So it's been great.
And welcome back inside Banco Arena at Stan Sheriff Center. Some of the words from backup center Yassine, who has been just really good for Hawaii. You see what Toomey has done. He's a grad transfer. He's been to a number of different schools. He's out of France. Off the bench this year, 11 games, 6.5 points, 3.3 rebounds. He has done a lot to help this program. And here's more from Yassine.
Yeah, I think experience is really important nowadays. I think college basketball, they shifting more, you know, now with the transfer portal, I think most coaches really want guys who's like older and know what they're doing on the court. But yeah, I think with my experience, you know, I play a lot of games in college, especially at D1 level, so I know how these games is playing like, you know, and I also can play, and I also can help, you know, my teammates who's, you know, freshmen or aren't a classmate. You know, I think my role is important.
Another experienced guy. He's been a double-figure scorer before, and, you know, I still think he's starting to find his way and get more comfortable, and he's helped us significantly in games, and he gives us a different look. And he's a guy who can play 20-plus minutes, and he's worked on his free throw shooting. You know, overall, it's really improved of late. Because of the work there. He's a really good passing big, so it's a different look. He can get in the paint. He's got length around the rim as a finisher and as a rim protector. Great kid, great young man, been a joy to be around, and so we need everybody to get this thing done.
All right, guys, it's time now for Say What? A little higher than usual.
Not bad, not bad. Coming off the little weather, not bad.
I tried.
Right.
And let's talk about him, because I would say you could make a case that he is the best backup five since Aranganot's been the head coach.
You can make that case, and more importantly, his attitude is just at a very high level. Like, he's been on this level before. He's scored in double digits. He's played at Seton Hall. He's been on the big stage, and he's coming off the bench here. He could be a starter somewhere else, but his stat sheet really doesn't say how much he does for this team. The little intangibles that you don't see, rotating on defense, his communication on the back end of that defense, and being that scoring option when a big fish or a Harry Ruledeff is in foul troubling out the game. He's willing to do everything this coaching staff wants him to do, and he's doing it well.
You know, and another thing he brings, right, and you know, he has that look too, like an international hero. I mean, like a bad guy in a James Bond movie. You know, like I just like that international look that he has. But one thing that Toomey brings is intensity, immediate intensity off the bench, and he can actually do it from the 5 or the 4 spot. So what Coach Ganot talks about, he can add so many looks to this basketball program by being that guy that when they go big, imagine that front court with Ruledeff himself, and also the big fish with Toomey on the block. It's just an amazing length that you have on defense with the Hawaii Rainbows. But I love this kid's intensity. As soon as he hits the court, he is looking for work. And those type of players are hard to come by. They don't sulk. They don't act like, oh, I got to get into the game, get warmed up a little bit. He comes in ready to play, and an immediate contributor, as Johnny talked about, not necessarily with the numbers, but just the presence that he has on the basketball court immediately.
Let me ask you guys, because it's very rare that Hawaii has 2 talented centers, and I really think they're both pretty talented, but Big Fish is the guy right now. What's the difference between Big Fish and Toomey? What's keeping Toomey from being the guy right now?
Well, Toomey's a guy that, he's shooting like 48% or 51% from the free throw line, but he's a guy that, again, Isaac Johnson, that's clearly the number 1 guy. He's the alpha center for Hawaii. He does so many things. He can shoot the 3 with consistency. He also obviously is one of the best free throw shooters in the nation as well. But Toomey also brings that, he just loose balls, 50-50 balls. He's going to go Toomey's way majority of the time. But you look at Isaac Johnson. He's a scorer. He can think a lot more out there, but he's an offensive threat. And on the defensive side as well, I think they bring the same type of presence, but I think offensively, Isaac Johnson is your guy.
Scott, this team isn't 9-2 by mistake, because what this does, when you have players like Toomey, when you have reserves like Giedis, when you have the Isaiah Kerrs, they push the starters in practice, so their practices are extremely intense, competitive, and that's what you want. You want that competitive nature that to be even tougher in practice. So they're going up against each other day in and day out. And I can guarantee you, Toomey gives Big Fish and Harry Ruledeff a run for their money in practice. But like Kavika said, the intangibles that Big Fish has, his size, his length, his ability to score with finesse, both hands, he is a starter. But when Toomey comes in the game, there is no let off.
Yeah, and you know what? He's bought in. I think he's totally okay with his role right now. Should be a fun one. It's Hawaii and UTEP, and we will break it down when we come back.
Is it normal to sweat this much? This is awful. This is a mean sweat. Quit looking at me, Susan. I don't know the last time I ate something planted. It's not that I don't like vegetables. Doctor, I said stuff. I can't pay for a nutritionist. Why is this always such a whole big thing?
With nutrition counseling included, staying on top of your health doesn't have to be a whole big thing. Kaiser Permanente. Healthcare that just works.
We met at UH, but had to move away to find jobs.
We wondered if we could ever move back home.
But real dreams lead the way.
When you're told it won't work,
work harder.
Think it's beyond your reach?
Ask for help.
Think you can't buy a house in Hawaii?
This is home.
For 100 years, we've invested in our community. We're proud to be Hawaii's #1 local mortgage lender, American Savings Bank.
Hey, Dad, can we talk?
Sure, what's up?
I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
It's my new car. I only paid for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
Oh, you might be on the naughty list.
Enjoy the new car.
Deal so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. Drive Aloha, drive Hyundai.
This week on Ocean Paddle, we bring you our year in review. Hawaii's largest V1 race, the Aloha Aito, the Tally Fit race from Bora Bora in Tahiti, the Pa'a Hawaii Ka'ivi Solo in amazing conditions, and all the action from the Big Island of Hawaii during the Queen Liliuokalani canoe races. Ocean Paddle TV is only on Spectrum OC16, 100% original, 100% local.
Time Out for Health is brought to you by Hawaii Pacific Health.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Crawford from Hawaii Pacific Health. I'm also a team physician for the University of Hawaii Athletics. I'm here with Peter Manuma, standout safety from the University of Hawaii football team. Today we're going to be talking about shoulder injuries. Labrum tears typically happen in the shoulder when the arm is extended away from the body or carried back in a hyperextended positions. One thing that I'd like to talk about is how to prevent your shoulder from getting unstable and tearing your labrum. One thing that I really think is important is to be in an athletic position, which we're always taught, but in particular the shoulder is really taking control of your hand and not letting your hand get pushed side to side. His arm's gonna get taken, and if he doesn't move with me, his shoulder's gonna get in a hyperextended position. So I'm always telling athletes to position yourself, but move with him and keep your hand in a fighting position. What we're gonna work on and focus on is being strong up here, away from your body, not here. But Peter's doing awesome, 90 degrees out and up here. Getting a strong hand, that band is gonna increase resistance up away from you where you want it. That's your Time Out for Health tip for today. For more health tips, go to healthierhawaii.org.
Back here in Manoa, Banco Arena, Stan Sheriff Center, Hawaii, taking on UTEP, a program UH is very familiar with. Hawaii UTEP for many years shared the same conference. UTEP was an inaugural member in 1967 in the WAC, along with Arizona, Arizona State, Utah, BYU, and all those schools, and stayed in the league until they left in 2005 for Conference USA. You see, they're going into Mountain West next year. Hawaii, from 1979 to 2005, played UTEP 51 times. You see the overall numbers right there. It has been a very fun and entertaining series, and of course, they'll renew it again starting next year when both are members of the Mountain West Conference. And earlier, we got a chance to talk to Iran about the Miners of tonight.
A lot of respect for their program and their coach, and you know, they've had can be really disruptive. They're really strong in an area that we've been deficient. They force turnovers, we turn it over. So we'll be tested there, especially this week. But you know, old rival, new rival, great history, great tradition. They're bigger inside. They can get in the paint. They do things that can disrupt you. They feel like they're playing their best basketball. They just had, you know, Seattle on the ropes, who's been a really good program and has had a really good start this year.
All right, Johnny, tell us all about the Border Town guys from El Paso.
They're turning that corner, and it started with Kasim Watson, Jamil West, but the big guy in the middle, the 3-year junior, Elijah Jones, averaging 14 points. The bigs of Hawaii tonight, they're going to have their biggest challenge, but these guys are going to bring it in the front court.
All right, let's take a look at this season stat comparisons. 3-5 for the Miners, 9-2 for Hawaii. And the numbers favor Hawaii pretty heavily. You see Hawaii shooting 47% from the field and 71% from the free throw line. They're making more three-pointers. The rebounding has been good all season long. The steals, though, maybe a bit concerned as UTEP is averaging close to 10 a game. And you see the assist-to-turnover ratio, which is fairly equal. How about for Hawaii, Kavika? Who should we look out for?
You know, obviously, we just talked about the captain, Harry Rula there, but Isaac Johnson, I think, thrives in these type of games when he's matching up against a big that is their sole contributor for UTEP. But what concerns me on the UTEP side, they're only averaging 30 rebounds a game. So I think this is a game that Isaac shows why he's going to be the dominant big in conference play. And moving forward, UTEP is going to find out just how special this kid is.
All right, now it's time for Peak Performance. It is sponsored by Heineken, and we're going to find out who you guys think is the peak performer.
I think tonight is going to be one of the bench players. We've been discussing the bench all week. It's going to be Isaac Finlayson. You can start to see him really kind of getting comfortable within his own self. He understands his role when he comes off the bench. He has to bring energy and that offensive repertoire to the game. He can play at all three levels. He can guard, and his energy is really good when he comes to the game, and people feeds off him. Guys, this is the reigning JUCO Player of the Year. That's nothing to smirk about. That is an amazing feat, and glad he's in our program.
Were you the JUCO National Player of the Year when you played?
I was not. I was my conference Player of the Year.
Kavika probably was a first-team All-American, right?
Yeah. No, in my mind, of course, but yeah, my guy is going to be Dre Bullock, and the reason why I go with this guy is Saturday night. This is Dre day, Dre night. Is he lives for these type of performances when there's nothing else going on in town. Saturday night, he's going to bring the energy. He loves, look at this. This guy just makes effortless tight plays. But when you see him in games, he looks forward to playing against big guys, and I like that. He's going to challenge them at the rim, and we haven't had this type of excitement off the ground type of player than we've had here in Hawaii in a long time since, I will say, Aaron Valdez.
Yeah, it's been a long time. All right, let's talk about this matchup. I like the idea that both coaches recognize, hey, we're going to be playing each other twice a year from here on out starting next year. Let's get kind of a feel for each other because Hawaii, UTEP, UC Davis, and Grand Canyon will all be going into the Mountain West. So your thoughts on this matchup a year prior to being conference foes?
Well, I just think Hawaii has to come out and dominate the front court. They have to really get back in transition and just impose their will on the smaller UTEP tonight to come out victorious. UTEP has been struggling, so they can't get back on the stride tonight.
Kavika, we'll talk more about your run-ins with UTEP later on in the broadcast.
No big deal.
We got to get out of here because we got hoops coming up. It's Hawaii and UTEP up next. The national anthem, Hawaii Pono'i. And then the opening tip with Felipe and Artie calling all the action.
Engines roar, tires gripping.
All terrain helps with slipping.
From mountains to snow to...
Where else can we go? Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again, Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a rugged new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Whoa. Hey, I got the job.
So I can go part-time.
Yes!
Some days bring new opportunities. First Hawaiian Bank can help you say yes to making the most of them. Manage your accounts, earn cash back, and when you need advice, we're here for you.
We should really get him into an art program.
No matter where your journeys take you, you can bank on the best. First Hawaiian Bank. It all starts with yes.
This week on Cooking Hawaiian Style, presented by the Hawaii Community Foundation, right here at the beautiful Royal Lahaina Resort and Bungalows. Ladies and gentlemen, Kamale Kava'a will be joining us. What are you going to make?
Aloha. I'm going to make two dishes. One of my favorites is kalo poke, utilizing ulu, kalo, and uala.
All right, what else are you going to make?
The second dish we're going to make today is one of Hawaii's favorite fish, opelu, and we're going to fry it up for us to enjoy.
That's one of my favorites, too. It's Cooking Hawaiian Style.
I'm Johnny White. I actually know what I'm talking about, and you're watching Spectrum Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and kindly remove any caps. And also, if you're a veteran or currently serving in the military, we ask that you please render a hand salute as we get set to honor America and the great state of Hawaii with the singing of the national anthem and Hawaii Pono'i. And singing tonight's anthem and Hawaii Pono'i is a student here at the University of Hawaii at Manoa and is currently serving as the 2025 75th Narcissist Queen for the Chinese Chamber of Commerce of Hawaii. She has always been drawn to the stage, from high school productions to dabbling in film. She can be found singing anything from musical theater hits to classical arias. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alicia Abordanato.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
basketball fans, and welcome to Banco Arena at the Stan Sheriff Center for tonight's non-conference men's basketball game between the Conference USA's UTEP Miners and your Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Here's your starting lineup. For the Miners, at forward, the 6'6" senior from Baltimore, Maryland, number 15, Jamal West Jr. At forward, the 6'8" junior from Pleasantville, New Jersey, number 33, Elijah Jones. At forward, the 6'9" junior from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 13, Kasim Watson. At guard, a 6'5" junior from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 11, Trey Horton III. And at guard, a 6'1" junior from Beaufort, Georgia, number 4, Caleb Blackwell. The head coach for the Miners is Joe Golding.
Starting lineup for your University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. And guard the 6'3" grad student from Provo, Utah, number 0, Hunter Erickson. And guard is a 6'6" grad student from Franklinton, North Carolina, number 4, Jay Bala. And guard is a 6'2" sophomore from Oahu, Hawaii, number 30, Aaron Hawkins Platter. And at center is a 7-foot senior from American Fork, Utah, number 20, Isaac Big Fish Dodson. And at forward to the 6'9" senior captain from Brisbane, Australia, number 14, Terry Rollins. Head coach for your Rainbow Warriors is Aron Ganad.
At 9-2, the Rainbow Warriors are on a roll, and tonight we'll look for a 6th straight win to wrap up an 11-game homestand. The Bows are boasting a top 15 defense in the country, holding opponents to just over 63 points per game. Tonight, it's an old WAC rivalry to wrap up 2025. The UTEP Miners and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Happy holidays from Banco Arena at Stan Sheriff Center. Here are the Kaiser Permanente keys to the game, Marty.
For UTEP, they want to find a way to compete on the boards, limit Hawaii to one-shot opportunities, match the physical play, and force turnovers. For the Rainbow Warriors, they need to punch first, set the tone early, mentally affect this game from the beginning and make them not feel like they have a chance. You want to dominate a team that you're bigger than, that you're impressive. You want them to come on your court and not believe that they can win.
And the physicality has been some of the struggles here for the Miners coming off a 7-point loss to Seattle U as UTEP wins the tip, and off we go in the final Rainbow Warrior basketball game of 2025. An 18-day break awaits here the Bows. UTEP still trying to figure out the flow of their offense with a slew of new guys this year. Elijah Jones is not one of them. Third year with the program now. He's been kind of the anchor of this group. Jamal West Jr. with 7 to shoot. Took himself out of the play. Turnover.
And Jamal West Jr. wanted to take Big Fish Johnson off the dribble, but just had a flat tire.
Here are the Hawaii Financial FCU starting lineups flashing at the bottom of your screen. Hawaii coming off that win over UH Hilo, the third largest win margin in program history and the largest in 53 years. And they knocked off Redlands.
I was on that team.
Yeah, good job.
That's a long time ago.
Johnson diving down the middle of the lane. Went up strong with it. That was altered there by Jamal West Jr. And out of the foul, he comes out with it. Back on the push here of the Miners. Here's Kasim Watson. Blackwell at a reverse field. Straight away. Horton hit the heel on a triple try. And Dre Bullock able to get his first rebound. Bullock coming off 14 minutes and 12 points and 4 boards in that Hilo matchup. And he opens the game with a 3.
That's something you rarely used to see from Hawaii teams, is a guy come down and take an early shot in the clock. This year, Hawaii's got the green light, and Bullock is pulling the trigger.
Watson trying to back down Erickson. Blackwell on the lane. Over there to help out West Jr. Jamal West Jr. fading back. Something Clater able to collect the rebound.
Johnson being 7 foot makes it very difficult on a 6'6" guy.
Not the greatest of shot attempts so far here for the Miners, as William Deff goes right in the glass. The team captain, who had 16 against the Vulcans, gets his first 2 tonight. Hawaii wire-to-wire victory over Hawaii Hilo, and they've played varying degrees of difficulties in their non-conference schedule. Not a good physical teams too, though. Jones knocks in a 3, just 29%. Primarily played the bench role the last 2 years. He's only getting 3.5 points per game. This year he's exploring the team's league score at just under 15. Erickson, flat on the 3. And the rebound came out to Trey Horton the third. Golding wanted to see his boys kind of get fast starts, quality shots, keep the energy up. Off the take there was Jones. He got bumped up in the air by Dre Bullock, who picks up his first. 2 minutes and 41 seconds in.
UTEP is the kind of team that physically can get after it. They're not as large as the Rainbow Warriors, but they are athletic. And if they start to believe, this could turn into a real big-time ball game.
In a matchup against Seattle U, there are 11 ties and 9 lead changes. They just couldn't close it out late. Watson can't connect on the 2. Johnson gets the rebound here. 2 of 4 here to start to the first 3 minutes of this one. Pumpkin Clater. Brother Real's actually in the house watching this game. Very happy the whole Clater clan was out here. Big Fish Johnson got it out after a triple team. Really now faking, taking. Oh, that one denied at the apex. And it kicks to the corner here after West Jr. got a denial. And Erickson in the hole.
Good recovery by Hunter Erickson. But notice has been served that you better not go in there with something weak. That's unbelievable.
Oh, West Jr. able to get the block, couldn't convert out of it. Watson will go to the free throw line for 2. Foul's going to go against Isaac Johnson to pick up his first. A chance here for Kasim Watson to cut into it. Came over from Delaware State. All MEAC third-team selection. 51% from the field during those years. He's 60% at the line this season. And here comes Gatus Namiksha. Energy off the bench. He's been very consistent here with this group.
With the fact that Johnson picks up a foul, they don't want him to get into serious foul trouble early in the ball game. But if you go to Nemo, you're not losing an awful lot.
That's a good point there, Artie, because the foul trouble against UC Davis, Well, guys like you've seen Toomey to put up a season-high performance. We wrapping up an 11-game homestand here tonight. Bullock lost it on the way up. Taken away there. There's Mohamed Bai, who's in. A.J. Thomas in as well after the subs. Elijah Jones guarded by Erickson. Jones, third year now with UTEP, over the top. Lights off the 10. The back tap went out. It's a three for Blackwell. And he hits. Blackwell's coming off a season-low point total. He only had 2 in the game against Seattle U. Lost that one by 7, and UTEP's on top. Play a stalled occasion in these first halves in this recent stretch. Duncan Clater. Baseline, rotation, Bullock, not going to take it. 2 jab steps, and now a rack attack. Couldn't finish it. Able to get the rebound.
It's a heck of an effort by Bullock.
Walks in, feeds Thomas, rotate now. It's Blackwell. Long rebound to Erickson. And a tie-up forced up here. Energy out there, Mohamed Bai.
Oh, I like the effort by the guys in orange, boy. I tell you what, they are working hard. Turnover by Bullock. Blackwell knocks down a 3. That's nothing but the bottom.
The University of Hawaii Sports on Spectrum Sports. Sponsored by Bank of Hawaii.
Anything's possible.
People ask us, what's the secret to our poke?
It's really no secret. Just serve tuna that's caught fresh the same day.
Right off the hook.
Transforming hundreds of pounds of ahi into mouth-watering poke takes an incredible team, including our friends at Bank of Hawaii,
who can't get enough of our cold ginger ahi.
Thanks to them, 2 friends and foodies with a dream were able to show the world
Anything's possible.
Reach your possible with Bank of Hawaii.
So you only check it twice?
Well, yes.
Huh. Nissan tests every model thousands of times. We even test them for severe Arctic weather. No wonder Nissan is J.D. Power's #1 in new vehicle quality. Hold on to that hat, Santa.
Add a Nissan to your list at the Nissan year-end event. Now get 0% APR for 60 months when financed through NMAC, or get up to $5,000 customer cash on select new models.
Hawaii agricultural producers provide the freshest and most amazing foods. The Department of Agriculture and Biosecurity ensure the quality and food safety standards are in compliance. Inspectors check the quality of produce grown in Hawaii as well as imported, checking for compliance with grading standards for local commodities, such as eggs, coffee, and assist farmers with food safety certification and that good agricultural practices are followed from field to packing. Join the quality assurance team and help maintain quality and safety of the foods we eat.
Don't miss a second of the action. Pick Spectrum Sports with you on the go. The Spectrum News app, all the latest local sports news and weather that matter most to you. You can download it now wherever you get your apps. 8-7 UTEP on top. You see Isaac Finlinson, who's been instant energy off that bench. 11 points in the last game against the Vulcans.
Ike is the specialist. He comes in, he's got an offensive game that is special, and he's surprisingly active defensively when he wants to be. So
great three-point shooter, 42% this year. Usually comes in, that's usually one of his first 2 shots he takes. There's Rulia Death. Finlinson got a screen from Rulia Death. Off the switch, they're gonna go to the whistle. He came away from the ball. Rulia Death was just battling his man out there. This is gonna go against UTEP and Bobby Montgomery Jr. There's Joe Golding, 5th year at the program, coached 11 seasons at Abilene Christian, helped lead that team transition from D2 to D1, led them to the NCAA tournament 2019. Just got a recent contract extension too, by the way, for a couple more years.
Yeah, talking with their radio voice, they said they are very happy with him and the way he has put together this program. So
a couple of 18-win seasons. Yes, 3 18-win seasons, by the way, which is very good for that program.
We've got a history with UTEP. I've been in El Paso many a time.
Good times, I assume?
Oh, there's been interesting times.
Caleb Blackwell picked up the foul here. Straight away, Namicha. Knew it was off when chasing after. Really, they've had it. That one volleyball spiked in front of the UTEP bench for Bai to collect it. Away 3 of 8 now from the field. UTEP 2 of 7 to start. Some extra punch early on. The first 5:40 of the game. Bai got a high handoff, almost lost it. One got a 3 up here. It's Thomas. Thomas out of Canyon Randall High School in Amarillo, Texas, 2. He takes it to the hoop for 2.
Good strong move.
True freshman last season. Shot 47% season ago. UTEP on a 7-0 run. Hawaii clank here on the takers, Thomas.
One of the questions for UTEP was they match Hawaii's physicality, and so far the answer is yes. They are matching the physical play of the Rainbow Warriors.
Jamal West Jr. trying to back down the captain. Run up, under, and in.
Love the fact that the referees allowed that play to occur. They let them be physical, didn't call them out, didn't bail them out. Great job by the officials on that.
UTEP now on a 9-0 run. +5 early on. We're trying to build momentum here. Gotta get something down. Erickson. Finlayson. Really, they've got his spot now. Over the top of the left. It's a little short. And the rebound came out to Bai. Oh, he's been tough here. Scoreless the last nearly 4 minutes. UTEP 12-2 run, but they scored the last 9. Good pickpocket nearly there for Hunkin Clater. And through it all, Namicha takes one on the chin and goes down hard. Doesn't appear to be okay. This one's going to go on by. He picks it up. It's his second foul already.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get in foul trouble. They need his size, but you see him just grab the arm and then just go in exasperation and then take a flop.
It's Isaiah Kerr onto the floor here. Another good three-point shooter. Well, his bench going to be tested here tonight again. Typically have performed well with their bench scores. Turnover. T.J. Thomas the takeaway. It's 2-on-2. Thomas down the middle. Watson. And Watson scores.
That's just bully ball right there. Hawaii got back defensively and did a pretty good job, but hey, Watson just said, no, I want this.
Well, you find him cold here in this pre-Christmas game. Really a deft kick. Corner 3. Couldn't be put down there by Namicha.
Ooh, that's a big man rebound right there. Elijah Jones went and got the ball. Hawaii's reaching for the ball, tiptoeing for the ball. Elijah Jones went and got it.
Thomas hooks around. Horton. Air ball. Well, there's been pace, there's been energy. Hawaii established it early. Utah mining from within. Up 7.
At Kaiser Permanente, we know how important it is to build a real connection with our patients.
There has to be a strong foundation of trust between you and your doctor.
We want you to feel you have a partner in health, because when you're comfortable talking to us, we can get you the care you need sooner.
It makes it easier to face challenges together.
That's why we're focused on you, so you feel seen and you know you have a voice in your care.
Kaiser Permanente.
I'm Scott Robbs. He's Johnny White.
And you're watching Spectrum Sports.
At home, Spectrum Internet is how you game uninterrupted. And since Spectrum One includes a line of mobile for 1 year,
yes!
It's only logical we help you dominate everywhere else, too.
Come on, so easy!
It's only the seamless connection you love at home,
yes!
Everywhere you go.
Get wrecked!
It's only everything. Activate your included mobile line today at no cost.
The foundation of your home is what supports your family. Every detail should be crafted with mastery. Imagine your most essential spaces elevated with your style. With financing up to $200,000, we can help make that dream a stunning reality. American Floor and Home.
Coach Joe Golding talked about his team competing on the glass, and UTEP, this is an example. Elijah Jones goes and gets a rebound. You see the Hawaii big standing, reaching for the ball, but look at Jones. Two hands going up, goes off the ground. He wanted it more than the Rainbow Warrior bigs on that possession. That was one of the big keys for Coach Golding about can they play physically with the Rainbow Warriors, because he thought Hawaii had a big-time physical advantage. But his guys have been challenged, and in the first 6-7 minutes, they're answering the challenge.
No, you're right, Artie. And Coach Golding also said, a lot of it's been about effort and attitude, something that's kind of lacked, especially in the 5 losses that they've had this year. Currently on a 3-game slide. Typically, Hawaii's been kind of out-physicaling opponents, right? They've won so much of the paint battle and the rebound battle here so far. Through the first 7 minutes and change, despite UTEP with 5 turnovers, Hawaii is shooting 3 of 11 from the field. Found the line for 3. Up the miss there from Erickson. This ball batted out. It's going to go minor way. Hawaii bench erupting, saying, "Are you kidding me here?" There's going to be a discussion between the officials.
I think it's going the other way.
Yeah, that was a correct call, yeah.
Everybody. I don't know if the officials would have made it out of here if they went UTEP ball on that one.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So ultimately a good call from the officials.
Yeah, and that's why officials come together.
Elijah Jones able to swat that one out.
6 eyes are better than 2.
Aron Ganat pushing his 301st game as the Hawaii head man. Hawaii scoreless the last 5+ minutes. Finlinson, Erickson, rotation. Kerr across the lane, 7 to shoot. Kerr faking, dropping, big fish, short, and the rebound here for Jones.
Good effort by UTEP, challenging the Rainbow Warriors. Hawaii moving the basketball, but to no effect.
Hawaii fans trying to get behind the home team right now. Blackwell, offline, Kerr, good angry rebound to yank it home.
Good strong rebound by Kerr.
Rhea Kerr played 2 seasons at Chico State, now takes this one to the glass. It went over 2 balls, but he somehow got it back. Big Fish calling for it, the help from behind, almost had his pocket picked. And Kerr straight on 3. Right. Rebound for Jamal West Jr.
The defensive pressure that UTEP is putting on is forcing the Rainbows out of what they normally do. They're playing hurried basketball on offense.
And they're shooting 3 for 15 from the field. UTEP's up to 41%, 5 of 12 right now. Looking at the halfway point here of the first half. Watson trying to back down Kerr. Leaving the clock 5 to shoot the fader. And hits.
Knocks it down. Big time turnaround.
Oh, that was elementary for Watson.
That's LeBron-like.
13-0 the run here for UTEP. And Big Fish get it back on track. Offline on the 3. Hawaii now 1 for 7.
Did you see what was going for the rebound? All orange.
Elijah Jones got it, another one. This is as sluggish of a start that we've seen in a while here with this 25-26 edition of the Bows. Can we turn it up on the defensive side? Get a stop now. Watson, under by Finlinson. Watson a 3. In and out. Erickson, good job to get the rebound. Picks up his second one now. Erickson carves. Namiksha. A great rebound here for Watson. Hawaii's been scoreless the last 7.5 minutes now. A whip inside. Open was Jones. Short there. Rebound Namiksha. They got numbers that they push. 5 on 4 this side. Finlinson backing down his man. Fearless to the hole at the bottom of the backboard. And it comes out to Blackwell. It's 1-on-1 now. And that one finally tipped in by Jamal West Jr. Timeout Hawaii.
The physical play of UTEP. The defensive aggression. The 1-2 attitude. It's all happening really well for the guys in orange right now. They're playing hard, they're playing well, and they're playing with passion.
It's a 15-0 run now here for a UTEP team that lost to Liberty in the Conference USA quarterfinals. Were 7 and 11, excuse me, in conference play. And these fans are shell-shocked right now early on.
I think everybody in here is shell-shocked because we've been riding a big-time high. The Hawaii fan, the fan base that's been in here has not been more than a couple thousand, 3,000 people, but the talk around has been how well this team has played. They've come out of the gates a little slow, but there's still plenty of basketball to be played. I mean, Hawaii can get back into here with a good defensive effort and knocking down some key shots, but the passion right now and the want-to is in the guys wearing orange.
Bullock, Finlinson, Toomey, who's into the game. Harry Rillideff and Aaron Hunkin-Claire on the floor now. Maybe the team Toomey can get the defensive assignment and do something here. Inside the paint, Hunkin-Claire on the back all the way to the cup. Oh, he can't buy a bucket tonight. Got a tough one here.
Good effort by Aaron Hunkin-Claire trying to get to the basket. The ball just didn't agree with him.
Thomas, no switch out there. Down the corner for Tubeck. Montgomery. Off there. Just seen Toomey the rebound. And a foul here on the Miners. It'll go here on David Tubeck to pick up the personal. UTEP establishing their presence early.
Real dreams don't come with instructions, so it's time to do it yourself. For a limited time, unlock a low HELOC promotional rate and be ready to sign within 30 days. Borrow smart, dream big with a HELOC. American Savings Bank.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Heart pumping, muscles extending. Every body is a miracle. And though we share so much, everybody is unique. What's your passion? Hold on to it. We're here to help. With a personalized approach to a healthier you. Hawaii Pacific Health. Real dreams don't come with instructions, so it's time to do it yourself. For a limited time, unlock a low HELOC promotional rate and be ready to sign within 30 days. Borrow smart, dream big with a HELOC. American Savings Bank.
Time now for the Hyundai head-to-head stat line. Hawaii this season, the rebounding margin has been +11. Right now it's -3 here against the Miners.
And UTEP has not been a great rebounding team. They've been out-rebounded by a lot of teams this year, and that's one thing that's concerned their coach. But tonight, whatever message was delivered was received by the Miners, at least early in the ballgame. Now, we need to understand there's still a whole second half to be played. There's still 7:53 in the first half. But right now, Coach Gannat and his staff are going to have to turn the screws a little bit on his team and get them out there to play hard.
In the immediacy here for Hawaii. Got to get out of this funk.
Well, they're being hurried. They're being rushed to get their offense going because of the aggressive defense that's being played.
Rillideff. Got it. That ends a scoreless drought of more than 9 minutes. And Hawaii pulls within 8.
Yeah, Harry Rillideff just shot that 3 with absolute confidence. Now you see the defense by Hawaii is picked up after that made 3. It seems like it gave them energy.
In the corner, Blackwell. Twice off the 10, Bullock. They yank down this rebound. Ray Bullock out of Franklinton, North Carolina. And a human highlight reel these last 5 games here for Hawaii. Seeing Toomey comes up high, got away from the screen. Hunkin-Clater lost his footing. Open here's Thomas, who got denied by a spine tingler at the rim. This one goes off. Hawaii off of Toomey. And down here, still is Hunkin-Clater trying to get his shoe straight.
Yeah, it looks like his shoe just crashed. I mean, it blew out.
See here.
Watch his right foot. And you see the heel give away.
Good to see that he's okay. He'll be tended to.
One thing Rainbow Warriors can't afford is Aaron Hunkin-Clater needs to be available because he is pretty much their best ball handler against pressure.
Off the back down again. Really def tries the front. Rotation, late clock. Watson. Here's West Jr. Watson. Long two. That mid-range game is sweet. During the shoot-around, that guy couldn't miss. 2-year stint at Nichols State, making his 9th consecutive start of the season. Back up to double digits now. And just the space in here, just no room to breathe. Hawaii right now with Bullock. Bullock, double team came, forced the turnover. Up ahead's Blackwell. Lobbed it up top and just finished there for Jamal.
Not a great lob, but the big fella was able to still go up and make something of it.
Western Junior College Conference Player of the Year goes up and puts it home. Away down a dozen. Really adept. Middle lane open. King Street's open. Oh, and it's closed now on that drive. Off the lob, Montgomery Jr. got 2 bows up and finished.
Wow, what an assist. What a shot. What effort by the guys in orange. Rainbow Warriors need to answer the call right now.
A 21-3 run right now. Really adept. Got peer pressured into it, and he made him pay.
Harry coming back for the Rainbow Warriors. He's been the glue guy most of the season. And when they need him most, he's knocking down threes. But when he drives to the basket, Harry's got to dunk it. He can't go up there and finesse it. This is a time against this team, you got to throw it down and deliver a message.
Approaching 5 minutes to go, first half. Blackwell at the apex. Great defense from Finlandson. Blackwell trailing. It's 5-on-4 Hawaii. Erickson. Rotation. Really a death. Toomey couldn't tip it. Bullock able to get the rebound, and the trick stays alive. With another rebound here. 15 in total. +1 in that department right now. Erickson. Oh, yeah. Butter.
Never hurry. Hunter Erickson, who does what he does best and just playing within himself.
Watson. Attacks. Rebound Finlandson. Boys made 3 of their last 18 field goal attempts. Oh, and Finlandson lost it. And a turnover. It's number 5 here on Hawaii.
And Jamal West doing a great job defensively against Finlandson. Ike wanted to take him off the dribble, and West was up to the challenge. Now this next 4 minutes is critically important for UTEP mentally. They need to play through with a lead and not have Hawaii come back and make a big run against them. For the Rainbow Warriors, you just want to close the first half strong and get this to within 4 or 5 points. Get a couple stops and then score on the offensive end.
Johnson back on. Jones long 2. Rebound Bullock. He picks up rebound number 5. Play call from the bench. Hunkin-Clater sets it in motion now. Later the sophomore. Auchenklater's open, had to catch it tough in the paint, and through it all, got his wrist hung on to. We'll go here in KJ Thomas to pick up the foul. Hawaii trying to build a little bit more steam. Who's going to light the fire for the Bows?
I've got 2 words for you. Jack Pack. All my faves for just $6 with your choice between 2 delicious sandwiches. My work here is done. Get my $6 Jack Pack or my munchies under $4.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Explore, experience, and enjoy Korea. Nonstop Travel is proud to present 6 amazing Korea itineraries spanning Seoul, Busan, Jeju, and beyond. From shopping to scenic treasures, historical landmarks to hands-on crafting and cooking, from unforgettable foodie-centric Korean cuisine to fan-favorite K-Wave and K-drama tours, Nonstop Travel has something for everyone. To save your spot, call 808-593-0700.
Officer! Could I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
Let's say I obtain a car for less than you think it cost.
I don't follow.
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah?
Guess how much I paid for it.
Enjoy the new car.
Deal so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. Drive Aloha, drive Hyundai.
I've got 2 words for you. Jack Pack. All my faves for just $6 with your choice between 2 delicious sandwiches. My work here is done. Get my $6 Jack Pack or my munchies under $4.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Coming up on Monday, double dipping in ILH girls basketball. D3 action between the Panthers and the Bulldogs. And then in the nightcap, it'll be the defending Division II champs, the Royals of Honolulu. They'll take on the Lancers of Sacred Hearts. We'll see at the old Kailua Drive-In, the campus at Les Jardins Academy. On Monday at 4:45, Game Day Hawaii delivered by Pizza Hut. Right now, points off turnovers here for UTEP is 9. Currently, they lead by 9.
Yeah. Well, they're turning the Rainbow Warriors over and creating problems, and when they do, they're scoring off of it. Hawaii with 5 turnovers, but UTEP with only 2. Rainbow Warriors, the more important stat, only 2 assists in the first 17 minutes of this game. But again, still a lot of time to be played. This next 3:23 will go a long way toward what happens because you want to finish on the strong.
Oh, speaking of strong, it's Philip. Just finds that extra gear, and the motor of this group pulls within 7 here for Hawaii.
And now the Rainbow Warriors in a little zone defense.
Hawaii, after a first half where they were scoreless for more than 9 minutes, currently on a 7-0 run. 5 to shoot. Watson hangs. And the rebound taken by Ruliadev. Bullock accelerates. Couldn't sneak it. Johnson lost it. And the rebound here to Trey Horton. There's Blackwell with 3 points here tonight. Watson's had the hot hand. He's got 8. Blackwell trying to take his man off. In the 3 area for Thomas. Couldn't knock it down. Watson among the trees. Gets it +1.
Nice rebound and smart play by Kasim Watson. He took his time. He did a Hunter Erickson type thing where he took his time, did not hurry, got the Rainbow Warriors in foul trouble. Watch this. Got him up in the air. He hesitated, gets him up in the air, then he completes the play. Excellent job by Watson.
Watson sat out as a redshirt sophomore at Cal State Bakersfield. Did play that freshman year, though. Oh, whistle, a lot of contact coming out the end of it, too, off a hold. It's going to go Elijah Jones. So after the foul from Harry Ruliadev to pick up his first for Hawaii, quickly answered again by Elijah Jones. We see Cassius Brooks, the senior out of Chicago, Illinois. Spent 2 years over at Arkansas Tech, had nearly 1,000 points during that career. And now Hawaii can do some damage at the line in the bonus with Gatus Namiksha, who's 73%.
He's got to knock this first one down to earn the second one.
And does. 72% at the line. They're 10th in the country in free throw attempts.
They've gone to the line a lot. Yes, they have, but a lot of that is benefit of being home, because when you're at home, you get a few more calls than when you're on the road.
26-19. He's got a battle here for the Bows. It's a very good test here for Hawaii. Just before conference play starts back up again in 2026. Settles into this zone. 2 minutes to go, 9 to shoot. Here's Watson. Double coming, long skip. That ball is going back to Texas. Turnover.
And the Rainbow Zone has been real effective against UTEP, has really taken them out of what they were trying to do offensively, and it's caused problems. So that was a nice adjustment for Hawaii, now down 7 points.
Aaron Hunter, Hunter Erickson, Dre Bullock, Edis Namicha, Harry Rilliedef on the floor. Man, the effort from Jones is amazing. Almost got a turnover out of that. Duncan Clater. The cross, the shake, the fade. Didn't get it. Rilliedef out of the pile with it. Draws a foul. Jamal West Jr. And Harry Rilliedef, we got a 1-and-1. And just the aggression alone here, UTEP is, you got these fouls right after it.
They want to just finish this first half. I mean, minute 28, still a lot of time. Harry has been really the one bright spot for Hawaii, other than a couple rebound efforts when he got out-hustled. But he has been really the solid guy for Hawaii in this first half, playing solid basketball.
And he's got 10 points, his 6th double-figure game. He was injured about 6 games ago. Came back helping the captain, leading right now. Hawaii is within 5 with 80 seconds to go. Watson kicked it out. Horton in for 3. Trey Horton with a tray. Well, just 25% this year. Hits that one.
That's a huge three-point shot.
Final minute. Just trying to build some momentum into the break. That was boxed out by Blackwell. Mitchell long kick up top. Erickson diving down the wraparound. A big fish.
Actually, to Harry, what great assist by Hunter Erickson. Now, if you're UTEP, you take the clock down. You get the last good shot. You don't hurry.
10.5-second differential between the clocks. Off on the shot there was Jones. Shot clock's off. Final 20 here. Hawaii shooting 29%. In a game where UTEP led by as many as 14. They can cut this thing down. 8 to shoot. Duncan Clater. Namicha. Erickson. Driving. Gets it up. And beats the horn. Hawaii cuts a 14-point deficit down to 4, and Hunter goes skyward and finds rope. Wow. Here's Scott.
Coach, it was a struggle for offense in that first half for the most part, but that basket was huge. How do you guys get that thing rolling again?
Well, I think we got to stay confident. That was the big part. You saw we were passing up some looks just because we missed some. We got to take away the turnovers, the rake turnovers when we drive right into their walls. We got to be better at the rim. That was the difference. Now the defense is there for us, and the rebound in the last 10 minutes.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Right over to you, Felipe.
Thank you, Scott. How about the momentum built up here from Hawaii?
Well, the Rainbow Warriors came back and played the last 2 or 3 minutes with passion. They matched the passion and the desire of UTEP. It was nice to see going into the locker room.
Scott, Kavika, Johnny breaks it down. Hawaii within 4 at the break.
possible. College is possible. Retirement is possible. Adventure is possible. And so is saving for it all with our Bank Ohana Savings Special. Earn an interest rate of 3.25% for the first 90 days when you deposit $25,000 from another bank into a Bank Ohana Bonus Rate Savings Plus account. Requires a Bank Ohana checking account with an opening deposit of $500. So make your savings goals possible. Anything's possible. Reach your possible with Bank of Hawaii.
Monday, we run the floor with the girls of the ILH Division II. La Pietra and Lakeshard Inn. Then it's Hanalani and Sacred Hearts. ILH Girls Basketball only on OC16. Exclusively on Spectrum.
Rainbow Warrior Volleyball on Spectrum Sports.
I don't know if the world knows this, but kids are expensive. And when we found out we were pregnant, of course, we were looking for any ways to slash bills.
And making sure we only had what we needed so that everything was less stressful.
And saving money with our internet bill really helped us out a lot. Came to Spectrum because we were with AT&T before, and Spectrum just had a better deal.
That money we saved with Spectrum just added to what we could repurpose for our daughter.
Real customers, real savings. To see how much you can save, visit spectrum.com/save.
Explore, experience, and enjoy Korea. Nonstop Travel is proud to present 6 amazing Korea itineraries spanning Seoul, Busan, Jeju, and beyond. From shopping to scenic treasures, historical landmarks to hands-on crafting and cooking, from unforgettable foodie-centric Korean cuisine to fan-favorite K-Wave and K-drama tours, Nonstop Travel has something for everyone. To save your spot, call 808-593-0700.
As we wrap up another year of showcasing the best in University of Hawaii sports, we thank you for tuning in and sharing these memorable moments with us. Have a safe and healthy holiday season from all of us at Spectrum Sports.
And welcome back to Manoa. You see some of the University of Hawaii football team here getting honored at halftime as Hawaii trails by 4, 29-25. Scott, Johnny, and Kavika, Hawaii down by 4. Offense was it was a struggle. Went about 7.5 minutes without a basket. How much of that is Hawaii, and how much of that is UTEP's athleticism and their quickness?
Oh, no question. UTEP's athleticism right there, guys. Bothered UH in that front end of that first half. But again, you got to give Hawaii credit because that's probably the best first half you're going to see from this UTEP team in that first half. And I give Hawaii a lot of credit. They were able to withstand that offensive barrage at one point, a 21-3 run in that first half that hasn't been done to a Hawaii team at all this year at home. So that's just an amazing job of being able to make it a 4-point game here at halftime. But credit UTEP. They woke Hawaii up in a hurry with that athleticism and the offensive production in that first half.
I think, Scott, Hawaii just came out extremely flat. UTEP hadn't done anything special what they hadn't been doing all year. They were only averaging about 65 points a game, so they're right at that. Hawaii averaging above 80 points a game, so they came out flat on offense. Yes, they probably were surprised by the athleticism and the want-to from from UTEP. However, they're quicker to the ball. UTEP was quicker to the ball in that first half. Hawaii has to wake up. I don't believe they should fall in love with the three-point line. Yes, over the past few games, they have been shooting the ball well. They have to find a way to establish that front court presence.
You know, one thing that has carried Hawaii through this 11-game homestand has been the bench. It's been really, really good. Hawaii only has 2 points off the bench at halftime. That's unbelievable.
It is. And, you know, Giddis came in early. He wasn't on. Isaac Finison came in. It seems like the game plan that UTEP has was to just be really physical with the Rainbow Warriors, make them put it on the floor, finish at the rim, and don't give them opportunities on the perimeter. They had a game plan. This feels like a conference game.
It does.
And it's really physical. The refs are letting them play. Hawaii did match that intensity late in that first half, and that zone really got them back in the game. So look for them to come out and play more zone in the second half.
Kavika, one thing that has hindered this team this year has been turnovers. They only have 5 turnovers at the half, though it feels like more because it feels like every time they turn over the ball, UTEP capitalized and turned it into 2.
Yeah, and also, and this is the first time you're going to see Hawaii getting disrupted just in their offensive set. So it's not a matter, yes, they have basic turnovers there, but the fact that UTEP's defense is a swarming defense, they're forcing quick shots. They're forcing Hawaii to do things earlier in the offense that they normally had planned to do. So credit to UTEP for speeding up Hawaii's offensive players, particularly the bigs. They're quick to the double, and they're aggressive with the double teams. So they're forcing Hawaii to make a decision. Put the ball on the floor, be aggressive, get to the rim. And you heard Artie say, if you're going to attack the rim, don't attack it thinking these guys aren't going to get off the ground with a purpose. Get there with bad intentions to throw it down in the paint.
Good teams want this kind of pressure, though. Hawaii has been a good team all year long. They have to make adjustments in the second half. They have to pick it up intensely on the defensive end, and they have to shoot the ball better because they are taking a lot of threes, but they're sharing the ball. They're right in this game, and that's where you want to be.
Well, one guy that has had a pretty decent first half, Harry Ruliadeff, the only guy that's been here for 4 years. He's got double-digit points, and well, he is kind of the guy that makes the engine go.
Yeah, he's been big that first half. Hit a couple threes, finishing in the paint, and Harry just looks so comfortable. I mean, he just, again, Scott, you mentioned he's the fourth-year senior here. He's playing with a lot of confidence. He's very decisive, but he's going to have to take it to that next level in the second half. He's going to have those opportunities again, like Arden Kavita just mentioned. He has to go strong to the rim and finish trying to break the other team's hand.
Yeah, no question. And Hawaii in general, that's starting from the backcourt, Aaron Hunter-Clater, Hunter Erickson, they need to be aggressive with the basketball and understand that they can attack this team. They don't have true shot blockers, but when you penetrate, have an opportunity and be ready with a game plan offensively to attack the rim or hit those intermediate jumpers to take the pressure off your bigs to allow these guys to come out at you and respect you from the perimeter.
All right, it is halftime in Manoa. Hawaii trails. We'll take a break, come back, and have more from the corner.
McDonald's local breakfast platters, just like you remember. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Charge ahead, roads are calling.
Hybrid power, snow is falling.
It's electrifying,
but the season can bring
driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again, Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on an electrifying new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today.
At Kaiser Permanente, we know you're busy, and taking time off of work is hard.
We make sure there are lots of ways you can access care, from in-person appointments to 24/7 virtual visits.
You can use the app, call an advice nurse, or talk to a doctor with our Get Care Now service. It's all built in.
Video visits can be scheduled at your convenience.
No matter how you connect with us, we're here to take care of you. It's that simple.
Kaiser Permanente.
McDonald's local breakfast platters, just like you remember. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
They've always been more than a team. For decades, we've celebrated their victories and stood by them through every challenge. Today, the legacy continues. Stronger than ever, a new generation rising up, ready to make us proud. The past drives us. The future inspires us. Our team, Hawaii's team.
Well, one guy that opened up our eyes for the Miners, Kasim Watson, a nice turnaround, mid-level jumper right there. He's got 10 points, couple of rebounds.
I like his game, Scott. He has a real good mid-range. He's a lot longer than he looks, and he's familiar with this Stan Sheriff Center because he played as a freshman at Bakersfield. Look for him to come out and just continue to be aggressive, trying to help his team get to victory.
All right, guys. Hawaii's down at half. We haven't said that very often. often this season. What are the keys for UH to make a comeback and get the W?
I think Hawaii offensively, they need to find easy baskets, particularly in transition. Hawaii only 2 points in breakaway points in that first half. So Hawaii got to find a way to manufacture easy runs, easy buckets, because UTEP is going to buckle down on defense. So get that offensive breaks when you can. Take advantage of them.
I think Hawaii has to come out and be themselves, not try to overdo it, attack when they have to attack, put some pressure on the guards from UTEP, but more importantly, continue to mix it up. UTEP didn't handle the pressure well, nor did they handle the zone pressure well. UTEP isn't a great scoring team. They've been struggling offensively. You can see it when they're shooting the ball as well. They're struggling tonight offensively. They're just beating Hawaii to the ball. Hawaii has to be the aggressors in the second half.
I think Hawaii should pound the ball inside, get it to Big Fish, who has no points. If he doesn't score, he's one of the best free throw shooters in the country. Work the ball inside.
And again, he has to be available. He's only played 8 minutes in that first half. And the reason why it wasn't because of foul trouble, but I think he has to get his mind and get his offensive repertoire speeded up a little bit in this second half for sure.
All right, Hawaii trails it by a handful here at the break. The three of us will be back with this one, pal. But coming up next, the second half with Felipe and Artie.
Officer, could I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
Let's say I obtain a car for less than you think it cost.
I don't follow.
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah?
Guess how much I paid for it?
Enjoy the new car.
Deal so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Right now, lease a Hyundai Elantra for $189 a month or get up to $2,000 total savings. Drive Aloha, drive Hyundai.
Come along for the ride as these ladies bring the heat to the hardwood and look to dominate on both ends of the floor. Be part of the action of Rainbow Wahine basketball. Only on Spectrum Sports.
You're watching Spectrum Sports, the home of University of Hawaii sports.
Honda Windward wishes you happy Honda days this holiday season.
I love how much I can fit in this car.
I'm so glad we went to Honda Windward.
They made a believer out of us.
Get the 2025 Honda Odyssey for only $254 a month, or the 2026 Honda Passport for only $210 a month.
Honda Windward will make a believer out of you.
At home, Spectrum Internet is how you game uninterrupted. And since Spectrum One includes a line of mobile for 1 year, it's only logical we help you dominate everywhere else, too.
Come on, so easy.
It's only the seamless connection you love at home, everywhere you go.
Get wrecked!
It's only everything. Activate your included mobile line today at no cost.
Whether you're on the go, at home, or anywhere in between, you can always be connected to the games you love. UH Sports and local high school action. It's your game, your way. With Spectrum Sports and Spectrum OC 16.
Right out of the oven for the Pizza Hut halftime stats delivered hot and fresh. This is the fewest amount of points, by the way, that Hawaii scored in a first half all season.
Yeah, 25 points is not going to get it done, but they're only down 4, and they came back in the last 3 to 4 minutes of the first half and made this a ball game. UTEP shooting 39%, the Rainbow Warriors at 31%, neither team blowing it up from three-point range. Free throws have not been a factor, and Hawaii out-rebounding UTEP by 2. The biggest difference in the ball game, in my opinion, is that UTEP has scored 9 points off of Hawaii turnovers. They've only turned it over a few times, but they've made them pay, and they've been more aggressive for the majority of the game. Now, halftime changes things. The adjustments can be made. Which team will come out? The first 3 to 5 minutes of the second half are critical minutes. If UTEP can come out and reestablish control of things, it'll be a dogfight for Hawaii. If Hawaii comes out and really goes at UTEP hard and forces turnovers, makes them miss shots, and becomes the aggressor, Hawaii should, at home, prevail.
Hawaii's got to get more scoring production out of their starters, too, here tonight, Artie.
Well, you got Big Fish and you got Aaron Hunkenclater. Neither one of them have scored. That's not a good thing for your starting group. You want to have production out of everybody. Aaron is not going to be a guy who's supposed to get a lot of points, but he still needs to get 8 to 10 points. And Big Fish in the last few ball games is probably starting to feel a little frustrated because he's not been able to get off like he was earlier in the season. So he's going to have to play within himself, not force things, and allow the game to come to him.
Combined, they average roughly 20 points per game for Big Fish and Aaron Hunkenclater. But tonight, Isaac Johnson 0 for 3. Aaron Hunkenclater 0 for 2. Those two join Harry Riley, Trey Bullock and company, along with Hunter Erickson. This one is hit out of bounds by Trey Horton, the third.
The first 7 seconds, UTEP came out with major aggression.
And the effort, it's been the attitudes, and the physicality that UTEP has been able to kind of keep up with Hawaii and really kind of set the tone more so than the Bows. Really left straight on. Opens the half with a triple.
That has been the best play Hawaii has had this night. Thank you, Mr. Ruliadef.
15 for him. Hawaii within 1. And that momentum continue here for UTEP. First trip down the floor. With Johnson. Horton sent it out. That's a 3. That one's off. Fighting for the rebound. Isaac Big Fish Johnson was in that area. But Jamal West Jr. was trying to collect that rebound. It's going to stay on this side. Ruliadef was trying to muscle his way in there too, but it goes on Johnson. And again, some of the foul trouble woes slowly building here. Second year for Johnson. Sat out a good bit of that first half. Blackwell, Horton, Watson, Jamal West Jr., and Elijah Jones. Wins the half here for the Miners. West got all glass. Hawaii can take the lead on this trip.
Big possession right here. Psychologically, it's a possession for the Rainbow Warriors. You score here, the pressure then becomes greater on UTEP.
Johnson, Ruliadef had the hot hand, and off the drive, it's a reach-in. Oh, Caleb Blackwell down that area. It's on him. Picks up his second.
This is a huge possession for this ball game.
And not a lot of momentum swings. It's gone in favor here of Hawaii. Good here, Bullock. It's 2 of 4, 5 points, along 5 rebounds. Goes right in the cup for the lead. The first lead since it was 7-5. 3.5 minutes into the game. Blackwell. Got it back. 8 to shoot. Horton rotated to the corner. Watson and Jones have been awesome all throughout the season. Elijah Jones able to hit that one.
He quieted the crowd down. Don't get too excited. That's what he was saying to him.
Oh, Hunkenclater, hello.
Miscommunication. Aaron Hunkenclater coming alive offensively. Hawaii needs him to get 6 to 8 points in the ball game.
Caleb Blackwell, at one point, was a 12th-ranked JUCO player in the country during his days over South Plains College.
It's a new ball game now, 32-32. Everybody starts over.
Horton, no. West, yes.
Oh, West at 6'6", doing some work on the inside.
Miners back up 2. Hunkenclater. 3 assists to go along with 2 rebounds and 2 points. That one at the apex is blocked by West. Hawaii wanted a goaltend.
No, there was no goaltend on that. He got that when it was going up.
Blackwell drive, trying to feed it off there to Jones. Lost the handle. Here comes Hunkenclater and poked from behind by Blackwell. He picks up his 3rd foul now. The only significant player here for the Miners in foul trouble.
Let's watch this again. The ball goes up. I think it's still going up.
Yeah, it's ascending. Looks like.
He went way up to get that.
He did, yeah. I think NASA saw him. It checked on their radar.
Yeah, that was not a drone, that's for sure.
Oh, he can tie or take. Humpkin Clater. Now Meek Shaw. Off angle. Didn't get it. The tip is off by Ruliadep. Just enough to hang around. Here comes UTEP. Their next game against Norfolk State 8 nights from now. Gonna get a big win on the road for them to snap a 3-game slide. 10 to shoot for Watson. Air ball. Watson hearing it here from the hometown crowd. Bobby Montgomery Jr. will come in here for Trey Horton.
Yeah, this is going to be a dogfight going down the stretch here.
I think you're right, yeah. They're away again their next game, New Year's Day. And UC Riverside, they're back in this gym against UC Irvine. January 10th. Namik Shaw. Knocking in a triple.
Nemo saying, Harry, let me join the club. Knocking down big-time threes.
For it. West gets doubled, trapped beautifully here by Nomiksha and company. Almost forced it out, diving on it, 2 minors after it, and through it all, it was collected and called by a timeout here for UTEP. Well, the effort has been non-stop here from the minors. And Nemo, how about 3-mo here for Hawaii to put them up 1.
Now, for a limited time, get our largest pizza at our lowest price. Just $9.99 for our classic New York-style pizza. It's 30% larger than our large, and at only $9.99 for carryout. Don't wait. Order now at Hawaii Pizza Hut.
Anything's possible. I push to the limits. I climb every wall. I keep on believing. Anything's possible.
If there's one thing we've learned, it's never to underestimate the spirit and strength of the people of Hawaii. Which is why at Bank of Hawaii, you, your dreams, and your possibilities will always have a home. Reach your possible with Bank of Hawaii.
Heart pumping. Muscles extending. Every body is a miracle. And though we share so much, everybody is unique. What's your passion? Hold on to it. We're here to help. With a personalized approach to a healthier you. Hawaii Pacific Health.
Now, for a limited time, get our largest pizza at our lowest price. Just $9.99 for our classic New York-style pizza. It's 30% larger than our large, and at only $9.99 for carryout. Don't wait. Order now at Hawaii Pizza Hut.
Coming up, a couple Mondays from now, the Kailua and Moanalua Eastside Showdown, the OI Division I girls basketball. We'll see you in Salt Lake. Game Day Hawaii delivered by Pizza Hut at 7:15 on Spectrum OC 16.
That young fella had the mystery box challenge. He was offered, now get this, Spam. He took the box. Then they said, we'll sweeten the deal. We'll give you a big bag of rice to go along with your Spam. He said, no, I'm taking the box. And now he gets to take home a new friend.
Yeah, he's got I hope he has a little brother or sister or a girlfriend that would like to have that to cuddle up with. But you know what? If I had the choice between Spam and that, I'm taking that.
You always go for the box. I think that's the rule.
No, but I'm not going for Spam. I can tell you that.
Deflected out by Hunter Erickson, and 2 on the shot clock here for UTEP to get one up. We'll step aside. Well, I'm not getting you Spam for Christmas, I know that.
University of Hawaii Sports on Spectrum Sports. Sponsored by your Hawaii Honda dealers.
Engines rev, are you listening?
Fun to drive, fuel efficient. Such beautiful stuff. We're happy for miles, driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again, Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today.
Having Kaiser Permanente makes all the difference. I have 5 kids. Before we switched, it was such a struggle. Now, oh my gosh, the convenience. I don't have to call around to find a doctor or go to a bunch of places to get care. The communication is so genuine. Guys, I'm telling you, they take such good care of my whole family. We owe so much to the team at Kaiser Permanente.
Kaiser Permanente.
We live in a place where the ocean surrounds us, but the world beyond our shores offers endless possibilities. See how locals are stepping off the islands and into new cultures, new flavors, and new adventures only on Spectrum OC16.
Longs takes us inside the numbers. 18. That's the amount of days before Hawaii's next scheduled game. It's the second longest in-season layoff in program history. Nearly a quarter century ago, they had a 19-day break. That's right, at UC Riverside's the next one, then at UC San Diego. They're back here in this gym at Banco Arena, January 10th against UC Irvine. Hawaii already 2-0 in conference under that man's leadership, Aran Ganat. Season 11. Hawaii picked 3rd in the Big West preseason poll to win the conference. There's high optimism, expectations. 2 to shoot here. Got it off to West. He did not. They wave it off. Shot clock violation. Joe Golding. Head scratcher. 20th head coach in UTEP basketball history. His group trails by 1. Hawaii hoping to extend their lead right now. Bullock gets all the way to the hole. And one! Oh. UTEP got beat by Dre.
Dre strong, bully ball. Got away with the travel on that first move, but hey. both feet moved when he first made the move, but that's okay, Dre. You got your gaming gear.
It's on West to pick up the foul, and Hawaii is up 4.
This is really important for UTEP to stay close. They don't need to go down 10 or 12 points against the Rainbow Warriors because they've struggled. And it'll be here we go again type of an attitude. They've got to stay close. They need to score on this possession.
Oh, Watson driving a kick, rotation, all the way around for Horton. On 3.
Big time shot. Big time shot.
38-37. Hunkin Clater. On that, rebound here for Jones. And Clater thought he would take it out there. Just one field will make for the sophomore. UTEP a chance to go back out in front. And now 39.5%. Oh, Horton. Couldn't get that. Jones couldn't collect that. Horton diving after the ball. Fighting for it with the Miksha. And through it all, it's a timeout taken by the Miners.
Once again, guys going for those loose balls, those 50-50 balls. And UTEP is going down hard. Watch this now. Good assist. Pass, pass, pass. Bucket.
Horton hurt a 3.
Yes, he did.
And knocked that one down. He only had 15 total points in 4 games played entering. And they'll turn it up now. He's got 10.
He's playing his way into more time, I can tell you that.
6 points, Steve, 2 of 6. Yeah.
With UTEP, the critical part for UTEP is to still compete and to play with purpose and with passion and desire, and don't ease off the pedal, so to speak. Hawaii has come out and they're throwing some right hands now. You got to withstand that and throw your right hands back. For the Rainbow Warriors, you need to continue to play with passion and play with desire and want to. The more you score, the more you get defensive stops, the more this crowd will get involved and give you energy to carry you home.
The effort part's been more impressive to you than the physicality so far here?
For UTEP?
Yeah.
Yeah, UTEP's effort has been unbelievable. And they've matched the Rainbow Warriors' physical play. In some cases, they out-physicaled them.
West
right
inside and couldn't get it. Long tip out, Willie Depp has it. Willie Depp hunking Clater along with Bullock, Namicha, and Erickson.
And here's a big possession for Hawaii. You get a stop, you wanna now score, make them pay.
Erickson dropped it. Willie Depp, no. Elijah Jones just at the rim, protected it.
And that's when you got to go over the basket and go strong and make them foul you when you're trying to dunk the basketball.
Get a foul away from the ball. It looks like it's on Yiddish Namicha. Kind of gave him a little shoulder shot. Picks up his first. It's the second team foul. Yassine Toomey and Isaac Finlinson back on here for Hawaii.
Now, this is a critical time. You have Aaron Hunkenclater off the floor. Harry Rulia-Depp off the floor. So Hunter Erickson and Dre Bullock will handle the backcourt duties for the Rainbow Warriors.
Led by 4 at the break. This ball is thrown away. A turnover. It's turnover number 6 here for UTEP. They average around 13 a game.
Well, when they don't have their little general on the floor in Blackwell, I think they're different. Much like when Hawaii doesn't have Aaron Hunkenclater on the floor, I think they're different. They have those. This guy,
Erickson,
who knows how to play under control, and if you don't ask him to do things he can't do, he is very, very effective. Big possession for the Miners right here.
Watson, he's got 10. Jones clears everyone out, trying to take Namicha. Help coming with the left. Oh, Elijah Jones.
That was something special. You don't see that often. Woo.
Averaging 15 a game. The team's leading scorer pulls them within 1. Big collision there with Horton. It's on Horton. He picks up his first.
Watch this floater. Watch this left hand now. He feels the strength of Nemo, and then he says, hey, I'm not going through you. I'm going over you with the left hand.
He originally signed with East Carolina before coming over to UTEP. They loved him for his physicality, now his leadership. Jones guards Toomey. Namicha over the top. Just short. Rebound here for Elijah Jones. With Caleb Blackwell on the floor, he'll be playing with 3 fouls. He's 1 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, he's a difference maker for UTEP. They need him with the ball in his hands. Dre Bullock is doing a great job of making him put the ball on the ground and do nothing with it.
Entry pass, gonna be a foul. Mario early whistle, 40-39. Hawaii up 1.
Popeye's wings got better. Now available in spicy and mild, sauced and dry rub, bone-in and boneless. With Popeye's wings, you can enjoy bold flavor while controlling the heat.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Wow. You should really go to design school.
I mean, I have been saving. Am I ready for this? Yes. Yes!
With First Hawaiian Bank, your goals are our goals. We help you manage your money, earn cash back, and stay on track. Digital tools and services, all designed for you when you bank on the best. First Hawaiian Bank. It all starts with yes.
Officer! Officer! Could I get your perspective?
as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
Let's say I obtain a car for less than you think it cost.
I don't follow.
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah?
This is how much I paid for it.
Enjoy the new car.
Deal so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Right now, lease a Hyundai Elantra for $179 a month or get up to $2,000 total savings. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
Popeye's wings got better. Now available in spicy and mild, sauced and dry rub, bone in and boneless. With Popeye's wings, you can enjoy bold flavor while controlling the heat.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
We wrap up our calendar year of 2025 high school sports coverage with some OA West Side basketball. It's Mililani and Campbell, the basketball rivals. Goes down December 30th. We're seeing Eva Beach. Eva Beach still buzzing after their state football championship win. And right now, the Banco Arena buzzing, hoping Hawaii can win a 6th consecutive game. Just before the break, it was a kickball for the reset of the shot clock at the 22nd mark. He'll stay here with UTEP, where UTEP shooting 39% from the field so far.
And the little ball boy is doing some work out there. He's telling everybody, slow down, I've got to get my job done. I appreciate that, young man.
They've been active. UTEP trying to get active, too. Mohamed Bai's also in. Blackwell, the jumper.
I like him. I like his game.
Blackwell, Buford High School product. Great success out there in the postseason. Toomey dribbled it off his foot. Turnover, Hawaii. 11:20 to go here. Bai gets the screen. Goes the other way now for Blackwell. Orton fed it outside. Watson gonna back his man down. This is off, and Yassine Toomey had it on. He lost it again. Unfortunate for Hawaii. Back-to-back turnovers from Toomey. Quickly subbed out for Harry Rouliadev.
And Big Fish is back in the game. Nemo's out, and Hunter Erickson is out. Right there.
Later back on, too. Oh, weird flow here for Hawaii. For Hawaii, the turnovers have not been their friends.
With once again, the little guy, I don't know his name, but he commands respect out there. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. There better be a big gift under that tree for him.
No kid.
Well done. Watson a tough catch. 15 feet away, goes right in the cup. What defense from Finlayson. Ike with a spike. I swatted that one.
Finlayson says, I'm not only an offensive specialist, I'm a defensive guy as well.
Johnson set the screen. Bullock a three. Rebound for Watson. Watson 10 points to go on with 3 rebounds now and 2 blocks. In a much tighter second half than what it was in the first half, majority of it, where UTEP led by as many as 14. They had a 15-0 run at one point. Blackwell wrapping around. Up top, Thomas. It's a 3.
Good assist. Once again, Blackwell, the maestro, making things happen for the Miners. Hawaii's got to answer the call right here.
UTEP on a 7-0 run. Bullock, baseline. Tough take, drew contact. Orange jerseys in that area.
Great assist by Blackwell. Bottom 3-point shot.
Mohamed Bai picks up his 3rd. Goes up to try and swat it. Chance here for Dre Bullock.
Big free throws for Dre.
Hawaii gets to the line a lot. They also make a lot. They're top 10 in both of those categories in the country in attempts and makes.
Bullock now with 11 points in the ball game following Harry Rouliadev's 15.
And his energy is just nonstop. Two at the line to pull Hawaii within two. Elijah Jones came back in for UTEP. Seems there's a lot of subs here this evening. Try and get their defensive matchup straight. Here comes Blackwell.
In 2-3 zone, Hawaii back in that zone. That created problems for UTEP in the first half. Hawaii's going to it once again.
Blackwell, they attack the gaps. Watson's camping underneath there, can't get it to him. Blackwell, late clock, 4 to shoot. Deep three, Thomas. Oh, Thomas!
Wow. You know what? You can't be upset at your defense for that, because you forced him into a very deep three. And a man just shake his hand and say, congratulations, that's a heck of a shot.
He broke the high school single-season three-point record at Canyon Randall and showing off the stroke. Almost thrown away. Finlayson collected. Got to get it up. Johnson, one hand. Hunkin Clater kick. Rulli at depth. Look how quick they close in, and it's batted out. 3 seconds to shoot.
The aggressive play, the help defense, the team defense by UTEP. What an unbelievable display. And then you see this three from Steph Curry range. Woo. That was deep, very deep.
Got to watch the clock if you're Hawaii now. Rulli at depth. Lets it fly. We'll bank it in, and Finlayson had a hand on it. Bullock comes out with it. Goes right at the rim. Twice off of it. No good. 5-point advantage. Blackwell's asking maybe for a wipe, too, because he's had to wipe that basketball up against his shorts a couple of times. No switch on that screen. Finlayson had to recover. The whipper right to Jones, sails out. It was a good test for both teams here.
This is a good ball game.
It's considered when Hawaii's kind of blown out a lot of their opponents. Remember, they have just 2 losses, and of course, quality of competition for sure matters.
Absolutely.
And these two teams tonight is an early preview of what will be like next year when they meet in the Mountain West Conference. But
Johnson down low from Harry. Rulli at depth. Harry dropping the dime. 3-point ball game. Big defensive possession. Hawaii needs to stop right here.
Blackwell on Hunkin Clater. A three's off from Tubeck. A chance to pull within. Warner tied up with Hunkin Clater. We shooting the 3 ball here tonight. 5 for 16. Rick Johnson just fighting Tubeck for it. Can't get it to him. 10 on the red clock. They hear it now. Hunkin Clater slipping. Finlayson. Gauntlet. He had to go all the way from the arc to the hole. Got a couple of mean shots there. A fish in the paint and in the net to pull Hawaii within 3.
Tender love and care.
Did we invent crispy chicken? Nah. We just put it where it belongs, inside burritos and tacos, obviously.
That's what I'll be.
Extra saucy. 2 strips, huh? Look at that. Overachieving? Sure. Did you ask for it? No, but we did it anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell. A brand new classic. You're welcome.
Here in Hawaii, we don't just live on the land, we live with the land, defending our Aina from pest and invasive species to protecting local farmers and businesses. The team at the Department of Agriculture and Biosecurity are passionate professionals who care deeply about our culture and our way of life. This isn't just a job, it's a calling, a commitment to our Aina and to each other. The Department of Agriculture and Biosecurity is hiring now. Come grow with us and join the fight against invasive species and help protect our Hawaii.
Achieving your dreams in Hawaii is hard, so we have to work harder. Real dreams keep you up at night. They're a wake-up call. Can a local chef change the restaurant industry? Watch me. Can you live the American dream?
You can.
Think you can't buy a house in Hawaii?
This is home.
For 100 years, American Savings Bank has invested in our community. We're here to make your dreams possible. American Savings Bank.
Hey, looking for the perfect holiday gift this season? Get the gift of UH Basketball with the Kind Flex Pack. It's 20 vouchers that you can hand out to your Ohana. They're good for any game this season to cheer on Dre, Big Bit, and the Rainbow Warriors live at Bank Arena at Stan Sheriff Center. If you want more information, visit HawaiiAthletics.com to get your Kind Flex Pack today. 7.5 remaining. Aran Ganat going to lead this team to a 10th win this season, a 6th consecutive. Hawaii right now shooting 36% from the floor. Isaac Finland's at the line. He's 75% at the line this year, coming off 11 points in that win over UH Hilo a couple nights ago. For Hawaii, that's the first missed free throw tonight. 7 for 8. He splits them. 2-point game. Caleb Blackwell got picked up for the foul, by the way.
That's his fourth, so he's sitting down, and it's going to be critically important that they stay close with him out of the ball game.
Thomas had nowhere to go. Here's Jones. Thomas. Give it up. Elijah Jones almost lost it. Finally squeezed it in. Went right to the bucket and scored it. 10 for Jones.
The wall that the Rainbow Warriors talk about all the time wasn't there on that play.
Rulia Def. Finlandson on the take. Johnson inside and got it to go and one.
Big fish finally said, give me the ball. You got it to me where I needed it, and he completed the play. And we'll give one more. Finlandson throws it back, knowing that the defenders had come with him. And you see Johnson kissing it off the glass. Now, this is where he's been very effective. Look at that free throw percentage, 92.5. He has been doing it very, very well. Don't blame me. I had nothing to do with it.
I got the same grade for doing the thing.
Hey, I had nothing to do with that shot.
2-point game.
I was talking about how great he's been.
A high lob, oh my goodness.
Once again, this is where they missed the little maestro and Caleb Blackwell, because he controls things. It's a 2-point ball game with 6:30 to go at the 5-minute marker, so they're going to have to bring him back in the game. They just want to weather the storm in the next minute or two.
Hawaii can tie or take on this trip. Really there for the lead. The back tap, it comes out of Thomas. He's off to the races. Gave it up. Up in the air. It's Erickson to try and block it. Good Cassius Brooks went up to attack.
Good foul by the Rainbows. Get back on defense. You don't give up a lay-in in that situation. You put the man on the line. Make him earn it from the free throw line.
Tony Erickson.
Strong defensively back.
And Cassius Brooks has only missed 1 free throw this season. 7 for 8.
Okay, so if you talk about Cassius being a great free throw shooter, the way you're acting here is that he should miss this because we're telling everyone how great he is as a free throw shooter. And he missed it. So you're going to make people start believing that there is such a thing as an announcer jinx. And once again, I'll say this. We had nothing to do with that. There you go.
Which has spent time at Kirkland Community College as well. Scored nearly 1,000 points during his days at Arkansas Tech. This to make it a 3-point lead. He missed it.
You walk in here having only missed 1. Now you've missed 3.
Okay, Clater picked up his dribble and needs help. Here's the captain. 6 minutes to go. He just needs 1 good possession to maybe build momentum. Erickson, corner kick for the lead, Hunkin Clater. It's good!
Great pass by Hunter Erickson and confident shot by Aaron Hunkin Clater. If you're UTEP, you're sitting there going, come on, guys, come on, guys. They need to score on this play right here.
Giannis works around a screen. Switch Cam. Here's Watson. Had the hot hand in the first half. Does he have it here? 5 to shoot. It's Watson. Rebound Johnson.
They look like the Rainbow Warriors. They were hurried in that possession. And a desperate shot, though. Big possession. They've got to stop the Rainbows here if they want a good shot at this.
Johnson. Draw the foul. I was there. If it is on him, it'll be number 4. Duncan Clater, just 29% from distance, has given Hawaii their first lead in about 7 minutes of game time.
And Aaron shot that with confidence, and credit Hunter Erickson for finding him and delivering a good pass. Now the maestro for UTEP is back in the ball game. And Caleb Blackwell, he and Aaron Hunkenclater having conversations. Yeah, we're going to be doing this a lot in the next couple years. Yeah, I'll be back to your place soon. Yeah, I'm going to get you when I'm there. Yeah, I got something for you down in El Paso. I know the conversations. We've had them.
Johnson able to get that one. 3 seasons at Oregon State and Utah State. NCAA tournament appearances, all that experience here. And efficient at the line. 52-49. It's still a boatload of time here. Oh, watch out. Oh, man, it driven it off the foot of Watson. Blackwell collected it. Keeping the note, Utah just 1 timeout.
Well, they called a couple when they went to the ground with the basketball, so they don't have the benefit of timeouts.
Blackwell. 6 to shoot. West. Got it. What a take.
What a take. Went straight into the big fella. The quickest way you attack a big guy is you go into his chest, go into the body so he can't jump. Big possession for UTEP. Now Hawaii's got to answer.
Really a def. Got past Jones for a second. The foul here. Hawaii's in the bonus. It's on Jones.
The big fish there moving his feet, but not moving them quick enough.
You know they're at the top of the shelf, right? Those 2 guys have to step up for UTEP if they were to have a chance here. Jamal West Jr., Elijah Jones. Tonight they've combined for 20. Harry really adept at the line, has 15 points.
And I didn't realize how important Caleb Blackwell was going to be for UTEP. He is really their conductor. And the glue guy for the Rainbow Warriors right there on the line right now. The only thing Harry really hasn't done great tonight is go after rebounds when it's been a tough rebound. But man, has he played tough basketball.
Way back up 3.
Big possession.
Double coming. West gets out of it. It's an open jumper that comes off. It goes off of really that it was fouled from behind by Jamal West Jr. Watson, a little baby baseline jumper, couldn't cash it. And again, Hawaii can extend the lead. They're in the double bonus now. To the final 4:04.
And as long as guys like Harry go to the free throw line, you're in good shape. Because he's a confident guy.
Allow that one down. Really now 18 points. Playing his 99th game. No state titles in high school. Splits up. 2-possession game still. 4 minutes to go. Final Rainbow Warrior basketball game of the calendar year 2025. Looked around a screen. Blackwell against Hunkenclater. Jones just begging for it, but he's being heavily guarded. Okay, here's a 3 for Horton, who got fouled shooting the 3.
Oh, Hunter Erickson does not. You don't commit that foul, and you know you don't commit that foul. Hunter is pleading with the officials, saying, come on, you did not really see that, did you?
Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
time's running out to find clearance deals during Happy Honda Days. So act fast for our biggest savings of the season and get a great offer on a 2025 Accord, Pilot, or Ridgeline. All part of Kelley Blue Book's 2025 Best Value brand.
Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today while the clearance deals last.
Anything's possible.
People ask us, what's the secret to our poke?
It's really no secret. Just serve tuna that's caught fresh the same day.
Right off the hook.
Transforming hundreds of pounds of ahi into mouth-watering poke takes an incredible team, including our friends at Bank of Hawaii,
who can't get enough of our cold ginger ahi.
Thanks to them, two friends and foodies with a dream were able to show the world
Anything's possible.
Reach your possible with Bank of Hawaii.
Apparently 1 in 8 women have a thyroid issue. That's a lot of women.
Am I the one? I think it's fine. I'm feeling kind of tired. Maybe you should go still.
Is my neck weird?
I should see a doctor. I should get a test. Insurance even cover this?
It's always a whole big thing.
When your coverage includes preventive care, staying on top of your health doesn't have to be a whole big thing. Kaiser Permanente. Healthcare that just works.
Trey Horton behind the long line for three. Being heavily guarded out there by Hunter Erickson. And Erickson, not gotten the wrist, but gotten to the landing zone for sure of Horton. I think that's where the contact, the officials' angle saw it. Got in that area. Not raise him enough. Maybe a combination, a little bit of everything. And now for Horton, he'll go to the line. His only free throw make and attempt was against Seattle U, the last game, December 7th. Erickson said, I didn't do anything here. 3 free throws for Horton.
These 3 free throws bring this to a 1-point ball game if he can knock them down. So these are big free throws, and UTEP has been close in a number of games this year. And they've come up short against Seattle U. They were, I think, they had the lead with 2 minutes or 50 seconds to go, missed the shot, and then it ended up losing it. Well, he made 1 of 2. What does he do on this third one? Well, he is the third.
And that's 2 of the 3. UTEP couldn't cash in. 3-point game. Backdoor. Almost had a highlight jam. Blackwell. Air ball. Elkin Clater trying to direct traffic. Bullock is begging for it right now. Erickson the drive. Bullock. Does he have another? Long kick. Elkin Clater won't take that. Hesitates. Namiksha triple. Rebound really again.
Oh, Harry said, don't talk about my rebound and I can do the job, and he does it.
And UTEP burns their final timeout with 2:52 to go. And Hawaii is rocking. What a turnaround here for Hawaii. Effective at the line. They're 13 for 16. And they're +5 right now with 2:52 to go. And this is quickly for UTEP. They're empty on stopping the clock now, taking timeouts here in the final 3 minutes.
Yeah, they're going to have to just play smart basketball. It's critical for the point guard to run things on the floor. And they have to just start to believe. They realize no timeouts left, 2:52. There's a lot of possessions that are going to happen, but they've got to dig in and make some stops. They need to defensively force the Rainbow Warriors not to the free throw line, but to miss jump shots or easy shots and get the ball and run with it.
Hawaii still has 2 fouls to give, too, even before UTEP even sniffs the bonus.
Well, that's the advantage. When you're at home, you seem to get calls, and the Rainbow Warriors they still have a couple fouls to waste at this point in time.
What else can you say about what he's done here tonight? Harry really did.
Oh, Harry's been the man. I love what he's done all night tonight.
2 away from tying his career high. He's sitting on 20 right now. He had 22 against Mississippi Valley State. This will be a fun holiday season here for Hawaii. A 6th consecutive win before conference play kicks back up again. Still 2:48 to decide this. Watson got it inside. And they circle around for Wes. Now attacks for Wes. Too strong. The tip goes to William.
Missed shots. Tough play right there. Great move. Everything was perfect except the finish.
Whip it around.
Once again, Harry moving well without the ball, and credit Nemo with an excellent pass to get the Rainbow Warriors up by 7.
Blackwell up 3, making it 2 here, making it 2. Initially called a 3, then the toe was on the tape. What a shot there from Blackwell just to keep him close. Final 2 minutes here. And a foul. It's on Blackwell, and he's gone. His 5th foul. And he's going to have to watch the rest of this, unfortunately for him, from the bench. But nonstop effort. Great effort. 7 points and 4 rebounds. Here comes the Hawaii Hunters highlight reel. And it's on the captain.
Harry's done work. It's been the Harry night.
And a career-high tying 22 points, 6 rebounds. Captain's lead, and he did it here so far tonight. Trying to do it here in the final 156. Aaron Hunkin-Clater, his first trip to the line tonight, just sitting on 5 points. He's 56%. Even he admitted like he was kind of abysmal early on in the season. He was floating around 20%, and then he had some big free throws down the stretch against UC Davis that shot him up to 50%. The percentages are going up. And now Hawaii ties their largest lead.
It's going to be very tough on UTEP without their point guard in the ball game.
Jones will take a 3. Air ball. 100 seconds to go. Hawaii can taste it. They can feel it right now. Underneath. No big shot. Thomas leads it underneath. It is Watson off the miss. West is there. Kick out for the corner. That's a 3. West can't get it. And Watson go to the free throw line. Bullock. And a hand there. And West is in pain as well here for UTEP.
Guys battling real hard. A moment ago, Nemo gets a good pass and then flushes it for the Rainbow Warriors. And this has been a good challenge for Hawaii. It's been a good test for the Rainbow Warriors. UTEP has been probably the 3rd best team Hawaii has played this season. And they answered the call against this gritty, tough UTEP team.
Watson hits the free throw. Watson moves. Twin brother Kareem also starred alongside him in West Catholic High School. Those 2 guys are studs. That's worked hard here tonight. Gidus Namicha will take a seat. It's the 3rd toughest team behind Oregon State and Oregon and Arizona State.
Yes.
Those 2? Yep.
Yeah.
A 7-point advantage. A minute to go. Remember, UTEP out of timeouts. And Hawaii already in the double bonus. UTEP just trying to find a stop. Hawaii trying to close it out. Hawaii shooting 52% from the floor in the second half. They were 15 of 18 for the game here at the line.
Yeah, they're just allowing the Rainbow Warriors to run the clock down. You got to trap it.
Intercepted there by Jones. They got to hurry. Half-minute remaining, and they're down 3 possessions. Watson. Thomas. West left it inside. It's taken away. Bullock likely seals the deal.
You know what I realized? Moving forward, it's going to be fun watching these two teams play against each other.
For sure.
Because in years to come, it's going to be at El Paso and in Honolulu.
Remember, more than 50 of these meetings came in the Western Athletic Conference. They'll go to the Mountain West next year. Those defeated UTEP in the Diamond Head Classic 6 years ago. Sumutave had 16 points in that one. Here tonight, it's been the captain, Harry Rillideff, to tie a career high for now, 22. The lead is 9, and everything feeling cosmetic at this point.
Well, you can't take forever to get your shot off. You got to take the shot.
Thomas inside and dropped it off to West. Still playing our 7-point game.
Get the steal or get a foul.
It's Bullock. And Bullock will get fouled by Jones. Ray Bullock, 14 points. He's perfect at the line tonight. Almost had the dunk of the year again. With the heel on a jam. And it wasn't the prettiest of Hawaii games. I'm sure Hawaii will be the first to admit to that. But another second half run, much like a good amount of their first half struggles, has propelled them to a 6th consecutive win 10 of the season. And Bullock getting a friendly grace here. Ray was the team's leader in steals. He's 2nd in points per game, and able to put the capper. It was a valiant effort from UTEP here tonight. It's going to be fun to see where these two teams end up over the course of their respective seasons. Oh, a block from Big Fish. The hoist from Horton to count it. And Hawaii wins their final game of 2025. They shoot 52% and nearly 80% from the field and the charity stripe in the second half. They were down 15-0 after a run from UTEP. UTEP tough here tonight. They had 4 air balls tonight in critical situations. And Hawaii wins a close one, 66-61. It'll be a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year here for Hawaii in the holiday season. Stress, I'm sure. Scott Robbs is with the Ranganan.
I am. Hey, Coach, congratulations. I have a feeling when you put this game together, this is kind of what you want to get because you faced all types of adversities tonight and you guys came out in front.
Yeah, I loved it. We said at halftime, too, and we talked about it at the half. I thought we were really good to end the first half and to start the second half. Give them credit. We tried some different things. They hit some big threes in the zone. We finished really well. Guys stepped up. Tough, physical. Loved it.
You know, Harry's the only guy that's been here for 4 years. We've been able to watch him grow up. He's having his best season. He might be your most consistent player right now.
No, his leadership, his presence, his calm. He's a two-way player. He defends, he rebounds, makes big free throws, and we follow suit. You got to have someone, we say rising tide lifts all ship. He's the rising tide. But I thought a lot of guys did great for us, and we needed it. I want to thank our fans. They were awesome. I'm so much looking forward to these guys playing in those kind of environments, home or on the road. And congrats to football again. I wish we could have been here at halftime, but what a season.
Coach, you went 10-1 during this homestand. Enjoy it. You got a little time off. I know a lot of practice. Happy holidays.
Yeah, finals week. I will say this, too. We were down early. Missed some good shots, but we hung in there. And this was a gritty, tough win where our team had to hang in. But we're going to recharge, do well in finals. For everybody who I won't see, happy holidays.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Felipe.
Scott, thanks so much. Coach, thanks for your time. Time now for the Bank of Hawaii players of the game. Elijah Jones, 10 points, went 4-10 from the field, 7 rebounds, but tonight belonged to the captain. Harry had style tonight. 22 points, tied a career high. Went 50% from the field, 7 rebounds. It will be a very Merry Christmas here for Hawaii moving forward. 18 more nights is the break before they go on the road to continue Big West Conference action against UC Riverside. They're back in this gym, by the way, January the 10th. It wasn't easy here, Artie, but ultimately Hawaii gets it.
It was a win, is a win, is a win. And then credit Rainbow Warriors for coming out in the second half and turning it up. UTEP is a tough team that hasn't found the way to win yet. They don't know how to close it out yet, but they're going to be pretty good. The series against them going forward is going to be pretty exciting. But Harry, let me just tell you this. Tonight was Mr. Ruliadef's night because he made the difference. He was clearly the difference. If they didn't have Harry, this would have been a completely different outcome.
It's nice to work with a legend. Good to see you the last 3 weeks, man.
Hey, it's been an absolute pleasure working with
Merry
you.
Christmas, happy holidays, man.
Wish everyone out there, our crew here.
Happy holiday. Next time we're eating sweet potato pie.
Hey, sweet potato pie or peach cobbler.
Yeah. The GOAT, Kanola, he comes back in January after a much-deserved vacation. Scott, Johnny, and Kobika take care of you in the corner. Hawaii wins by 5 for Artie Wilson, our entire crew. Felipe Hostro, Hawaii wins the final game of 2025.
So you only check it twice?
Well, yes.
Huh. Nissan tests every model thousands of times. We even test them for severe Arctic weather. No wonder Nissan is J.D. Power's #1 in new vehicle quality. Hold on to that hat, Santa.
Add a Nissan to your list at the Nissan year-end event. Now get 0% APR for 60 months when financed through NMAC, or get up to $5,000 customer cash on select new models.
Monday, we run the floor with the girls of the ILH Division II. La Pietra and Leytard in. Then it's Hanalani and Sacred Hearts. ILH girls basketball only on OC16, exclusively on Spectrum.
I'm Scott Robbs, and it's Game On Spectrum Sports.
Your mental health is better, but having uncontrollable body movements called TD, tardive dyskinesia, can feel embarrassing.
I asked my doctor about treating my TD with Ingrezza.
#1 prescribed Ingrezza reduced TD movements by greater than 10 times, with most seeing a response as early as 2 weeks. And you can keep taking most mental health meds.
Ingrezza can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden behavior or mood changes, or suicidal thoughts. Don't take Ingrezza if allergic. Serious side effects may include allergic reactions like sudden, potentially fatal swelling and hives, sleepiness, the most common side effect, and heart rhythm problems. Know how Ingrezza affects you before operating a car or dangerous machinery. Report fever, stiff muscles, or problems thinking, as these might be life-threatening. Shaking, stiffness, drooling, and trouble with moving or balance may occur.
Taking control starts with asking your doctor about Ingrezza.
Here's the deal. People need a place to explore national issues that have an impact on their community. Join us every week to catch up on the stories making a big difference.
Watch The Big Deal with Errol Lewis Saturdays at 4 on OC16.
Highlights Hawaii and UTEP. We start off with the Miners. Kasim Watson, who is trouble for Hawaii, particularly in